Hello, everybody.
Woo-hoo.
How's it all going? We're coming into work-up season now, so you'll see the first comment there. Wait for a few people to join. But that first comment, if you click that link, you will join our chat bot. And our chat bot, what that does is, as the work-ups start and I get all the information about the work-ups, I send them out to you on Messenger. So if you want to join into our work-up messenger service, so I get intel coming into me, I send it out on Messenger, where the work-ups are, that's the fastest way. A lot of people don't open the emails, you're not always watching Facebook. If you click that link that's in the comments now, you will better join our work-up locator service for free.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Whereabouts are we right now?
G'day Callum, how you going buddy? How's your, oh that's the Callum from Australia.
Wow.
How you going buddy? Yeah,
We're
so,
back of the outback.
oh yeah, so Mark said this fantastic idea, because he comes up with a few every now and then.
About one a year.
And we're in the back of the outback. Here's the outback. And we're in the back of it. So we might do a few shows from the back of the outback. What do you reckon about that?
Maybe
Car
out
boot
in the
sale.
beach would be good too.
Yeah, selling fishing rods out of the back of the boot. That's a good idea, Dave. How are you, mate? Good to see you join in for the fun. We're wondering what we're going to talk about. I said I'll just give Mark heaps the whole time, because that's what you guys seem to like, is when I pay out on Mark.
I thought it was when I gave you heaps.
And then I was wondering about, male banter, or any female or male banter when you're fishing. How far is too far to go? Like me and Conrad, we go fishing with Mark once a year in a contest. Last time we said, Mark, you're not allowed to talk the whole time, and we were going to gag him. So do you think gagging Mark is going too far? Like yes or no when he goes fishing? Because he did, at the end of the day, he did pull us aside and said, I think you've gone too far this time, guys.
My lip was quivering.
His lip was quivering, little tear. Going, you guys have hassled me so much today that I didn't have a good trip.
I think it might have been about 4 days actually.
4 days. Oh, it's 4 days. So he did that, and then his next words were he started hassling us. So how far is too much banter on the boat? Do you guys banter with your mates? Let us know if you've got any good stories. I'd love to hear them. Banter on boats. How far is too far?
Yeah, well, I must say, I was surprised that I actually did reach my limit. When you can't get back up, you're just getting squashed down all the time verbally.
Yeah, Tyrone.
And told to just be quiet and just stick to yourself. Don't want to be heard from anymore. It does actually get to you sometimes.
I think it did actually damage you a bit, mate.
I was weakened for sure.
Weakened, yeah.
Yeah, but we're over it.
We're over that now. So the banter's back on, and
all bets
I
are
just
off.
can't wait to get out and do these live shows with the new boat and the cameras, and so we can do our contests, mate. Our little contests we do. You'll be keen on that. I'm not going to do secret sauce, any of that.
Well, that's your limit,
We're going to do something else. So if anyone's got any good ideas about that, but as soon as this terrible weather comes right, we're going to be out there smashing it, and I'm going to be smashing Mark. He's going to be probably crying again. And so that's my whole goal this year, is to just beat Mark in every challenge.
Well, that'll be quite a difference to usual, so good luck. But as far as I'm concerned, right now it is just so important that you just are available for those little weather windows when you can get out. We've just seen how hard it can be, and having that opportunity to get out and actually have a fish when you want to, or when you can, is a huge advantage. And we've been out there. I've actually been quite surprised though. There's been quite a few boats the times we have gone out, even in the weekdays, and normally that's just like very, very few other people will be there, but I've actually seen quite a few boats. I don't know whether it's because it's the scully season, so guys are out for those as well, but the fishing's remarkably good. And what's really interested me is the number of kingfish that we're getting. I don't know whether it's my imagination or whether
Pests,
it's
pests.
Oh, I love kingfish. Like every time I get a kingy by accident on my light gear, I'm just fizzing. I just love to beat a big kingfish on that gear. Yeah. And I feel like I've really earned it. And quite often I'll let it go.
Why have you really earned it, mate?
Oh, just because they fight so hard.
Right.
And your
You mean earned it because it's a little bit light gear and catching a big fish?
Yeah, like to me it's such a challenge, and to actually overcome maybe a 30-pound kingy or something on quite light braid, especially if it's in relatively tough territory. And as I say, I think any time you land a big kingfish on light gear, you've got to be congratulated. That's good effort.
Yeah. There's a few answers to the questions coming in. What's going too far? B and D. What's that, mate?
Bondages.
Is that something naughty, I think?
Yeah, like it just shows
Here's
how
RJ
naive we are.
Mail Banter, all bets are off from the moment you leave the rep. Hey, just for you guys that just joined in, that first comment that I've put up there, that is, if you click that, you'll get sent messages when we find workups, because email's too slow, Facebook's too slow. Click that link, you'll join our workup locator service, we're our chat box. So mate, that's in the first comment, just to throw that in there.
Because it is starting to happen, like the workups definitely are out there, although we found not every day. We did actually miss out one day.
So you know what they're saying, that Wayne down to send us on a wild goose chase, mate?
No, it's a wild gannet chase.
Wild gannet chase. So we had reports of intel of massive workups around Carwell 2 days ago, so we went there yesterday. There's a few birds, there was heaps of fish there, bait, but we were searching for we wanted to get this intense workup scene, but we didn't find it. So that, one day they're there, the next day they're gone,
Found a few mutton birds.
Found a few mutton birds.
A lot of big powerful kahawai.
Yeah, so that's what happened yesterday.
Few snapper.
We're hearing reports of workups down in the Firth, of the Happy Jacks, top of Coromandel, all the regular spots, south of Challenger, Flat Rock, that area was firing a couple of days ago. So I was certainly marking a lot of bait yesterday.
Yeah, there were heaps.
But it's just a matter of getting out there. And, maybe because the weather's been bad, these fish have been protected quite a bit, mate, from the recreational guys. So they're going to be on the chew big time, I reckon. I reckon we're in for a really boomer season because it hasn't really stopped all winter. We've had snapper in close, all through the year. I don't know if you saw Nick Key yesterday was fishing workups off Takapuna Beach catching snapper, and it's Sept, early spring, mate. So that is pretty weird, but who's complaining about that? And we've been catching fish all year round, mate.
Yeah, well, I've certainly been finding that my best fishing has either been in just really super shallow, like 1 to 4 metres, or in about 15 to 20 for soft baiting.
Right.
Whereas you, of course, you've been fishing out deep. And it does seem to be like, I don't know about you, but it was 50 to 60 metres about a week ago for me.
Yeah, that's about right.
That's where most of the fish were, and we were getting a good mix of both snapper and kingfish.
Yep.
Yeah, real good bycatcher kingies, up to about sort of 11 kilos, I guess.
Yeah, there's been lots of kingies around, eh? That's good.
So it is quite spectacular, and we're having a lot of our guys who use products like our knife jigs, our fleas, sending us fantastic pictures of huge fish that they've caught on them,
And
check it out tonight, there's a really nice one that got caught on a flea.
A real massive kingfish on a flea, eh, mate?
Yeah, on a flea. So,
that's cool.
He did really well to land that. I mean, yes, they're only hooks, but they're so tiny that, they can't take too much pressure, but he managed to go and land a fish that looked to me like around about 13 to 15 kilos. So that's going pretty well on that tiny little 28 gram lure.
And also, guys, we get a lot of questions coming in about various things. Some of you might not know, we've got a really awesome Ocean Angler YouTube channel. It's called Ocean Angler TV. And there's lots of how-tos on there, how to tie knots, how to rig for soft baits, how to cast, all that stuff. So all the how-tos are on our YouTube channel. So yeah, it's a really cool channel. All our videos are on there. And we do put the live shows, if you missed the live show, we put them onto YouTube afterwards, so you can always go back and watch them. So it's well worth joining our YouTube channel. And make sure you subscribe so you get a notification when we put a new video up.
Now, mate, you had an unbelievable time in Far North, didn't you?
Oh my gosh, mate. I just can't wait to take you there, mate. I was there going, if Mark was here, he'd be creaming himself right now. So this was like Mary Rock when we used to fish it, and it was Auckland's about 10 times as many fish. Just about every fish you catch is a good one. They're taking them on the surface, big scraps.
That was pretty good.
Just, getting dusted by big ones, all that kind of cool fun. It's kind of like I don't know if I want to, really tell people too much about the top of New Zealand, because it's like the last kind of place, mate.
Yeah.
What do you call it, the last bastion? Because there's nothing else after that. But went out there with my little brother and stayed at Hohora and took the Innovision boat out, and mate, what a boat. All I can say is what a boat it is. I just, every time I go out, I fall in love with it. And we went to North Cape, went along Stewville Cliffs, and found schools of snapper on the surface, casting soft baits, thought they were kahawai. Snapper, mate, so good.
Well,
and you know what happened though, mate?
No, I don't,
Orange
mate.
soft baits didn't really work that well.
Yeah.
So who would think?
The world just turned upside down for
I
me.
think an orange one. My little brother was on bruised banana. He was getting them. I was changed to bruised banana, and then that Fusilier one, mate. And sorry, we've sold out. Sorry about that, but we are getting some more. They've had a hurricane over in Florida by the Z-Man factory, so they're just all recovering after that, but I believe they're back at work today, so we are trying to get some more Fusiliers down, and I've got a feeling that this is going to be the bait of this season, because it outfished everything, including the Oran, including Atomic Sunrise, including Coral Trout, and including Bruce Menard by quite some way, mate. So
I love how things can change, you know, like day
what
to
is it
day.
like? Yeah, it's like a blue koi or something.
Well,
who knows what it is?
I mean, you don't have to worry about what it looks like. I
No.
mean, it really doesn't look like anything.
No.
It just matters that it works, and certainly for you
It's
guys,
amazing.
you just smoke them.
Well,
So
it just like I only took two, mate, 2 7-inch ones.
Oh,
so it's
geez.
like a big scrap to get those, and mine was half gone. I was trying to chop it and make it work some more,
Yeah.
because it was working that well that even with half a tail missing, I was trimming it up. So I just wanted to keep on using that colour, because it was just getting like smashed on the surface,
Yep.
mate.
Wow.
And that's like the best, to me, that's the ultimate.
It
Soft
is,
baiting,
going all the way down.
big snapper getting smashed a second or so after it hits the water, and just a big peeling run,
Yep.
freaking out you're going to go into the rocks. That's living, mate. That's living.
That is pretty cool. And I took Artie from Top Catch over in Glen Innes out
Oh, yeah.
just for a soft bait session. We went to the North Channel and we're fishing. We found that 15 to 20 metres were best. We got a bunch of fish up to probably only 8 or 9 pounds, so nothing like yours. But
Yeah.
we actually found that coral trout and fusilier, both of them were just fantastic. So
Yeah. Where were you, North Channel, mate?
yeah, in North Channel, like all round.
So how's that fishing at the moment?
It was okay. We got probably 20 snapper.
Oh yeah.
With about 12 to 14 being of okay size,
Yep.
and also trevally and a few carwai and stuff like that. That's what I like about this time of the year. You do get a really good variety. You know, quite often get John Dory and
Yeah.
stuff like that as well. So
Yeah.
it's a time of year where you can really come back with some different fish. You know, like gurnard
Yeah.
and stuff, and blue cod sometimes as well.
Yep.
Like got some good blue cod.
Yeah, and we went out. So we went out Ultimate Charters yesterday with Magic Mike.
Magic Mike.
So he's a
He's a
good
machine,
dude.
mate. He's
Got-
a good-
and
good
Django,
guy.
they're both good guys in Ultimate Charters. So we do a bit of work with them, as you know. They use all our gear. They help us do testing. And they were saying, for any ocean angler fans who want to go workout fishing with them, make sure you start booking soon, because all those good dates, September or October, November, that week before the full moon, that's when you want to go, they get booked out. So if you guys want to go workout fishing with Ultimate Charters, make sure you book soon. Don't wait to the last minute, because you might miss out.
They put the extra effort in too,
Yeah.
like I just find those guys work their asses off, and they make sure that they cover the miles. Like, man,
Oh, they're just so keen, mate.
I have never been so far.
No.
They'll just go wherever the fishing is.
Yeah, they just don't want to go home, mate.
Oh, it's just
They just go the whole day, mate.
fantastic people.
Yeah.
Well worth it.
That's got. Marcus is coming back in November, so
Well,
you
he's a
probably
legend, mate.
So if you want to go with him, you probably need to ring them up and book that pretty quick soon. Who's here? Who's here? Henry. G'day, Henry.
G'day,
3
Henry.
weeks it'll be on. Be on like Donkey Kong, mate.
Yep.
Yeah. What else happening? Any questions? What else are you going to talk about, mate?
Like we were out just testing the jelly babies, and my first drop hooked up big time, and so I'm really already sold on them. They have a good funky flavour. They come in some good colours.
Yeah.
Haven't actually got the sort of grey black one, which goes a sort of fluorescent purple,
Yeah.
or mauve, and that one seems to work super well. But yeah, they went bloody well, and we
Yeah.
caught good numbers of fish. But we were really looking for something different, so we couldn't just catch fish willy nilly. We were looking for that big gannet workup, because we wanted
Yeah.
to get material
Yeah.
content.
Yeah.
And so you made the call for us to keep looking around.
It's
and
quite different
unfortunately, it just
fishing.
didn't work.
It's quite different fishing for food and fishing for a bit of content as well,
Yeah.
because we're always going for that ultimate kind of video or shot. So we don't always stay in one. Even though we're catching, we still might move to go somewhere else.
Well,
so
plus
it is
we
a
got-
bit different.
Plus we got chased back by the thunderstorms.
And the thunderstorms, yeah.
So every time we were on the way back, we thought, we'll stop here and there and just give it a go, but we just couldn't, because
Yeah.
the black clouds are just zooming over. So
Here's a pretty good question, and something I want to talk about is, any chance buying just the top half of the Mega Wave? She's not in the best nick after my last sleigh
Wow.
session. So we do have a policy Donnie, and if it's under a year old, which it would be, you can get a warranty on that, buddy. We don't. It's no questions asked. We've decided that if you guys break our rods and,
I wonder how,
and it's
wonder
less than a
why
year
it's in a
old,
bad way.
and you've even done something muppet like slam the door, we'll give you a free one, buddy.
I'd
So
rather
make sure you contact us.
I'd rather you didn't do it on purpose, though.
No, guys, don't do it on purpose.
It's,
We just want to keep you guys happy. And
It's
that's
important to us,
yeah.
but yeah, it'd be great if you didn't abuse it.
And you
that's
can,
for
you can
sure.
do it once, like you can't keep on doing it, but you can do it. You get one free replacement if you do break it anyway. So it's worth noting when you're picking which brand of fishing rods to buy. You'll know we've got your back for a whole year if you buy an Ocean Angler one.
And if you use them,
Which is a big difference, mate.
You won't go back to another one because they're just awesome to fish with. I
It's
just
so
love
good.
them.
Yeah, we're going to push our fishing rods a bit more this year because what we're seeing is our rods are such good quality, and the blank, there's so much engineering goes into those blanks. And there's cheaper rods, but we don't want to be that cheap rod. We want to be the really good rods for a fair price. And so we are going to be pushing that a bit more this season, our rods, because they're just so good.
Anyone who uses our gear, we're making them specifically for our lures.
Yeah.
You know, so they just suit them perfectly.
Yeah, yeah. So that is pretty cool. And you know, your mega wave rod, mate. Like when be totally honest, when I first started using it, this is a pretty weird rod, mate. It was quite soft. I found it quite soft. But now I've used it up north, and every time I use it, I like it a bit more. And up north with these big fish in the shallows, fuck, mate. I shouldn't. Oh, I swore, but man, it came into its own. It was like had this power. I was holding up high because you know when they go into the rocks, you go, oh no, try and get out. Had all this length and power to lift that fish up, and heaps of power. So I was well impressed.
Yeah, well, whenever I use it, I feel as if I've got an advantage over everyone else. So that's how I judge it.
Yeah.
And it does cast better than the V2, which is a fantastic rod.
Yeah, yeah.
And it does control line just that little bit better.
Yeah.
And it's got certain qualities that I believe are pretty important.
Yeah.
And I just find that I get more fish. So
Well,
I don't look at anything else other than the results.
Well, it's almost like it's got a bit of your fishing personality in it, mate, and that's what I find with fishing rods. It sounds a bit crazy, but you like to cast a long way.
Soft and sensitive.
You like to cast a long way, and you always going for that big fish, and when you get the big fish on, you want to have a rod that will handle the big fish, and that's kind of how you fish, eh?
Yeah.
Cast a long way, and be prepared for a big one to come along, because that's what you're fishing for.
But it's still good fun on smaller
yeah,
fish as well.
Yeah, so that's it's a really cool rod, mate.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like it.
What else, mate? There's not much to talk about.
I'm just about
Move to Australia soon.
But yeah, I was going to go out today, going to take Hardy from Top Catch and over in Half Moon Bay there. But after yesterday, when we got fooled by the weather forecast, I went, I don't actually trust that. So I had a look and saw that there was some big wind close to not very much wind, and decided it wasn't worth it. So glad I didn't go today.
Yeah. Have you guys got any questions? We're trying to come up with things to talk about.
Otherwise, it's all good.
Have you got any questions? And unfortunately, transferred. You wouldn't pay for the mistake though. You love that rod. Oh, good on you, Donnie. You get in touch with us, mate. We'll look after you. We'll sort you out. We stand behind our products 100%. If you guys ever have any issues, problems, something you don't think's right, we're all ears. We're going to listen because that's how we improve our products. So we take every complaint or issues quite seriously.
Yeah, good or bad.
And good or bad, and we will do so. We do react. We do something about it. We won't ignore you. It might take a few days, but all that stuff. That's how we grow. That's how we make our products better, and that's how we keep you guys as fans. Is by hearing what you have to say, good or bad, as Mark says.
But no, that's about it. I think. Oh, where are you? Have you seen when the next good weather's going to be?
No,
I forgot too. So
no, I haven't. I don't even too scared to look. But it is on out there, guys. Even if you go to the Ringy Toto channel, look on Nick Keys. Look on Nick Keys. Look on Nick Keys' Snap Fishing Adventures charter page, and he's been getting, I think, 2 days in a row. He's fished workups straight off Takapuna Beach and caught a hold of a snapper. And if it's a westerly wind, launch a Takapuna boat ramp. 2 minutes drive and you're there.
Made us laugh because we'd just gone an hour and a half north, and we heard that Ringy Toto was going off.
Yeah, so we been around and got, it's workups Ringy Toto. We're like 18 miles out to sea somewhere. Where's the gannets, mate?
Yeah.
Chasing gannets round.
Okay, mate.
All right.
Let's good on you.
This is Paul and Mark signing off from the back of the
Outback.
Thanks, Winger Subaru.
Yeah,
for our
thanks,
cool
guys.
cars.
Yep.
Really like them.
Sure do.
Okay, see ya.
See you guys.